Good morning, everyone, or afternoon or evening, whenever you're watching this. But I'm Coach Mel here at Coach Mel's Group Fitness in Arlington, Connecticut, and today it's all about the legs. So we've done just upper body. We actually did it yesterday. Today we're going to do just lower, and we're going to do 4 different moves. So it's going to feel like 5 because there's one that's one side and then the other side. And we're going to do it for reps, and we're going to do 3 sets of each group. So we have 2 moves back to back. We'll go through it 3 times, 10 reps each move. So we're going to get started with a little bit of a warm up just to get that body ready. So we're going to start with just some good old squats. No weights or anything. Now, you can do this workout with weights. If you do weights for this, we want to get to a point of weights that by the time we finish that 3rd set, we're really feeling this and feeling like there's not much more that we have to give. We're going to do a nice little side to side. And your legs, don't forget, are a nice big muscle. So you can tend to go heavier when you're doing a lower body work than you might be able to do on the upper. I picked 10-pound weights today. Now, if you don't have weights, that's okay. Your body has weight to it. So just by doing, let's do back and arms up, back and arms up. Just by using your body weight, you are still having some resistance that's taking place. But if you do have some weights or something that you could hold on to, that will bring up the intensity of this workout. And last one. All right, so our first set, we're going to do standard squats, and then we're going to do reverse lunges. The reverse lunges will be on each side. So go ahead and pick up your weights if you're using them. We're going to start with a squat. I'm going to go a little bit at an angle here so you can see my positioning. My feet are under my hips, maybe just out a little bit wider than my hips. And we're going to sink down and now push up through your heels. Now your chest is going to naturally come forward, but try to keep those shoulders up as much as you can. And the weight is in my heels. You almost want to feel like you're going to fall over backwards. That's 4 and 5. Squeeze through the heels as you're coming at 6. Exhale, 7. 8. We're going to get 2 more in here. And 10. All right. That's considered a suitcase squat because you're just holding those weights down by your side. Now we're going to do a reverse lunge. We're going to do 10 reps on one side, 10 reps on the other side. I'll talk about that while we're doing it. So step back, keep those shoulders nice and tall, and then come up. I'm going to show you from the side. Push up through the heel of that front foot. We want those knees at 90-90. That's 3. So if we alternated this, or I'm going to try to make sure I count as we're doing this. If we alternated and did one side and then the other, we wouldn't feel as much as a burn in that one side because it would basically be resting while the other leg was working. We got, this is 8. Here's 9. And there's 10. All right. We got to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to switch my angle up a little bit here. Shoulders nice and tall. Weights are right down below your shoulders. Step back. Again, pushing up through the heel of that front foot. Squeezing as you push up through the back of the leg, through the quad. Sink it down. Press it up. You want to bring that back knee down. You want to keep the front knee right in line with your ankle. And now I've lost count. I think that's 6, 7. Woo! 8, 9. Now let's get one more here. 10. All right, so you might find that you get a little out of breath when you're doing your leg work. That's because those muscles, they're big, and they're calling your lungs for oxygen. They need oxygen to be able to do this, especially when you're holding weights in your hands. I haven't held 10-pound weights to do this in a long time. So I'm feeling it already. Let's go back to our squats. Sink down, push up through your heels, squeeze. That's 2, 3. There's 4, 5, 6. Remember, sink into those heels. 7, 8, you should be able to wiggle your toes because there's no weight in them. 9 and 10. Excellent. All right. Quick little break here. We're going to go into those reverse lunges. Remember, we're doing all 10 on one side, and then we'll go over to the other side. Nice and tall. Shoulders are up tall. Hands are directly below the shoulders. Keep them up there. Try not to hinge on this from the waist. Good. Pull up through the heel of that front foot. That's 3. And 4. 5. Woo, 6. Here for your balance. 7. Step back like you're on rails. 8. 9. And 10. Good. We gotta do that same thing on the other side. Take a little 15-second break here before we go into that. Couple deep breaths, catch your breath. Stand up nice and tall. And here we go. Step back and up. All the weight in that heel of the front foot. Good, there's 4. And 5. Careful about hitting that knee on the floor. 6. 7. 8. Last 2. 9. And 10. All right. I'm going to put the weights down just for a second. All right, grab my drink. Working those legs. They're a big muscle. Takes a lot out of you. All right. I bend those knees, pick up those weights. We got to go back to our squats. This is our last set of each of these. Starting with those suitcase squats. Push through those heels and up. 1, 2, 3. Sitting back and down like you're about to sit in a chair. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Reverse lunges. Give yourself a second. Catch your breath. Woo. All right. We're going to step back. Drive through the heel of that front foot. 1. Nice and tall through the chest. 2. That's 3. 4. All the weight on that front side. 5. 6. 7. 8. Think about squeezing. 9. And 10. Focus. Think about those muscles that you're using and really focus on using them. I have a feeling I'm going to be feeling this one all weekend. All right, ready to go to the other side. Step back and bring it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Front knee staying right over that ankle. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, I'm going to put those weights down for a second. Grab another drink. So we're going to switch over to 2 different moves. We're going to use those legs in a little different way. So we're going to do a sumo squat. I'm going to show you the form without the weights. So sumo squat, you're going to be up here. We're going to hold our weights right here in front. My toes are pointing out at 10 and 2. That's the direction that your legs, your knees need to go out in. Again, trying to keep that chest nice and tall. Think of yourself as putting your back up against a wall, sliding up and down that wall. Okay, so that's the sumo squat. Then we're going to go into the deadlift. So we're going to come forward. I'm going to show you from the side. I love this move, but it's tricky to get right. Too many people roll their shoulders forward. So as you come forward on this one, I'm letting my butt go back and out a little bit. Nice flat back, and then push up through your heels. So we're not squatting into this. We're hinging from the waist. I do have a slight bend in the knees And then we're pushing up through the heels all the way up into those hamstrings. All right. We're gonna start with those sumo squats. Bring those feet out nice and wide. Toes are pointing out at 10 and 2. I'm gonna hold the weights together right here in front, and you're gonna sink down in and then push up through your heels. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Now, we talked about this with the upper body, but we'll talk about it again in case you didn't see that video. How do you know if the weights are right? So the last few reps that you do should be pretty hard. And we get to the third set, those last couple of reps, you should feel like you can't get another 4 or 5 in. If you can get 1 or 2 in, that's okay. But if you can get 4 or 5 in, you probably need to go up a little higher in your weights next time. All right, feet under your hips, shoulders back, pull them down, and hinge forward. I try to tell people it's like you're trying to stick your chest out while you're hinging forward. Keep that nice flat back, slight bend in the knees. I'll show you more from the side. Push through those heels. That's 3. Good. 4. The other thing that people sometimes do on this is they really drop their head down. Keep your head up nice and neutral. You're looking out in front of you, I don't know, about 3 feet. So we don't want to look up. We don't want to look down. We want to be nice and neutral. I think that was 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's 10. All right, we're gonna take a little 15-second break here. We're gonna go back into those sumo squats. We have 2 more sets to do, 10 reps of each move. Whew. All right, bring those feet out nice and wide. Toes are at 10 and 2. Weights are up in front, knees going out in the same direction as your feet. There's 1. Really push through those heels. 2. Make everyone count. 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember to exhale on the up. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! All right, we gotta go back to that deadlift. This one, those feet are right under the hips. Hands are out in front. Bring those shoulders as they roll them up, back, and down. Bringing that chest forward. Hinge. Push up through the heels. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. If you feel this in your lower back, 7. That means you are rounding those shoulders as you come forward. 8. You should feel this in the back of your legs. 9. And 10. All right. We have 1 more set of each of those. 1 set. Going through 10 reps of each one. You can hear I'm out of breath. This is definitely getting that cardio work, even though you don't have to run to get those legs working. All right, toes out at 10 and 2. Knees going out in the same direction as those toes. Here we go. Last 10 sumos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good chance you might be slowing down. 8 on these last couple. 9 and 10. Whew, that felt like a good weight. Could I do a couple more? Yeah, I probably could, but I wouldn't have lasted for much longer. All right. Last time doing those deadlifts, remember, Pull those shoulders out, back and down. You are sticking your chest out as you're coming forward. Slight bend in the knees. You're letting your butt scoot back just a little bit, hinging from the waist. Push up through those heels. 1. Remember, this is not a back exercise. 2, it's the back of your legs, but you should not feel this in your back. Your arms are just hanging down, holding those weights. That's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Last 2. 9. And 10. All right, go ahead and bend those knees, put those weights down. Woo! Don't leave me yet. We're gonna do a quick little stretch. We just did a lot of leg work there. The stretch doesn't mean that you're not gonna be sore tomorrow, but it will help some. All right, so we're gonna start, actually, we're gonna do this one on the floor. We're gonna start with my favorite figure 4. We're gonna do it seated today. All right, so you're gonna bring ankle onto the knee, and then really pull yourself forward. So I'm leaning into that. So I've got myself up in a figure 4, and then I'm leaning my upper body forward, and I'm feeling that nice pull in the glutes. Really, really, really like this stretch. You can do it standing. You can do it laying on your back as well. Either way, but this is a great stretch for the glute. Great stretch to do to really work on the glute before a run, after a run. I like to do this before I play softball, get that glute warmed up. I don't usually do it on the floor, I usually do it standing. We're really stretching. Good, hold it there, and I'm leaning forward towards my legs. It's hard for you to see from this angle. Excellent. All right, we're going to continue our stretching on the floor. So bring one leg forward, the other leg back like you're about to go over a hurdle, and then you're going to hinge yourself forward towards your toe. All right, head down, reach for it. You should feel this all the way down the back of that leg. Take a couple deep breaths. Try to bring yourself a little bit lower as you exhale. I am not super flexible in my hamstrings. A lot of people are not. Stretching your hamstrings is super important. Also helps with the back. All right, we're gonna sit up now. We're gonna lean back, so I'm going down on my elbow, away from my bent leg, and I'm gonna reach that arm up and over, and you're gonna feel a nice stretch in that quad. Reach it out there. A couple nice deep breaths. All right, let's bring it up and over to the other side. We're gonna bring the other leg back. We're gonna lean forward first towards that toe, head down. Woo! This one's really tight. That is common. Your body is not perfectly symmetrical, so one side you may feel the pull, you may feel the stretch more than on the other side. That's perfectly common. All right, we're gonna hinge, lay back. I'm coming back on my elbow, giving a little twist, and then I'm reaching. And boy, you feel that stretch even more as you reach out. Really make yourself nice and long there. Feel that stretch. Hold it there for a moment. And let's bring ourselves back up. We're gonna do one more, which is gonna be that butterfly. So bring those knees out nice and wide. Now you can pull up on your toes here. Feel that stretch a little bit more, kind of sink your shoulders down, or you can leave them down and you can take your elbows and press out on your thighs a little bit. Just getting that final stretch in there. Good. All right, well that's it for today. So that was all about the legs. So yesterday I did an upper body, today I did a lower. Combine those two together and you've got a great full body strength workout. Or do one on one day, one on the next weight. That's fine too. I've got a ton of other 10-minute tidbits out there. I've got cardio, I've got core, I've got abs, I've got some in a chair. So go check them out. They're there for you to use whenever you need them. Do some type of movement. That's why I'm putting these out there, because I'm trying to show you that you don't have to go for hours and hours at a time. You can get a really good workout in just 10 minutes. Okay, so these videos with the stretching usually go to about 12 or 15 minutes, but you get my point. You can be doing something, because at the end of the day, it's all about being healthy before you need to be healthy. All right, thank you so much. I hope to see you back here again real soon, and have a great day, everyone.